Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction created for entertainment purpose only, not affiliated with BDS or Big Hit Entertainment. Characters and storylines are fictional and for entertainment purpose only. If you are homophobic, then please just leave. Tigers Bunny promote respect and kindness. A little hybrid bunny was running in jungle. The forest floor was wet beneath his feet. Wings snapped. Leaves tore against his skin, but Jungkook, the hybrid bunny, didn't stop. His breath came in short, panicked gasps. His ears twitched wildly. He stopped his head, listening for footsteps, listening for them. The hunters. Run, you little freak. The words still echoed in his mind, louder than the wind in the trees. Jungkook's legs edged, and his thin arm was trapped and bleeding. His soft fur had patches of dirt and thorns, but nothing hurt as much as the fear of his chest. He wasn't strong, he wasn't fast, he was just small, cat, gentle, born to protect it. But in the world he would lived in, no one protected soft things. They caught them, sold them. He had almost been next. Snap! He froze. His heart beat wildly in the chest. You are strong. His eyes. Jungkook, don't cry, he whispered to himself. Keep going. Please keep going. The forest grew thicker, darker. He stumbled again, falling hard onto his knees. Jungkook, he whimpered, clenching his leg. That's when he realized he didn't know where he was, completely lost, alone, cold. Jungkook crawled under a large tree root, curling into himself, hugging his knees to his chest. He couldn't run anymore. I'm going to die out here, he thought quickly, crying into his arms. No one will ever find me. But he was wrong. Someone had already found him. Golden eyes watched from the shadows. Taehyung, the wild protector. Deep in the jungle where no humans dared to live, he ruled the shadows. Taehyung was not just a man, he was something more, strong, quick, and deeply connected to nature. His senses were sharp, his movements smooth like a predator. No one knew exactly what he was. Some said beast, some said spirit, but the truth was Taehyung had lived alone for years, far from the world that once hurt him. He didn't need people, he didn't need noise. He was wild, free, and powerful. But deep inside, there was a part of him that longed for something. He didn't know what until he smelled the sweet scent of fear and heard the soft cries of a lost bunny. His golden eyes narrowed, his heart, usually calm and still, began to beat faster. Who is in my jungle? Then he saw him, small, shaking, with long ears and big scared eyes. And just like that, Theon's world changed. Golden eyes watched from the shadows, unblinking, calm, sharp, and the moment they landed on Jungkook's tiny, trembling body, a deep voice trembled in the dark, low and possessive. Mine. Jungkook's heart skipped a beat when the voice spoke like a growl in the air. His small body trembled even harder, his wide eyes frantically searching for the source. Jungkook, who is there? He stammered, his voice breaking in the stillness. The trees around him seemed to hold their breath. There was no answer, just the sound of movement in the brush, and then suddenly a figure appeared. Tall, broad, his skin seemed to blend with the darkness as if he were one with the jungle itself. Wild hair framed a strong face, eyes glowing golden, glowing with an intensity that sent a chill up Jungkook's spine. He was unlike anyone Jungkook had ever seen. The man's gaze fixed on him, piercing and steady, like he could see through the bunny's very soul. Jungkook instinctively pressed himself further into the roots of the tree, trying to make himself smaller, as if that could protect him from this stranger. The man's eyes softened just slightly as he took a step closer. His voice was deep, rough, but strangely soothing. You are hurt. Jungkook flinched, his body instinctively shrinking away. Don't come any closer. I'm not dangerous. He stuttered, his hand trembling. I just need to get away. The man's expression didn't change. He knelt down slowly, eyes never leaving Jungkook's face. You don't need to run anymore, little bunny, he said quickly but with a weight in his voice. Jungkook's heart pounded. He could feel the man's presence, a quick power surrounding him. The air around them seemed to crack with an energy he couldn't name. Who are you? Jungkook whispered, his voice barely audible. The man paused for a moment, considering his lips curled into a half smile, but it wasn't firm. It was possessive, determined. I'm the one who found you. Before Jungkook could say anything, the man moved closer, swift and graceful like a predator. Jungkook flinched, about to scramble away, but the man was already there. His strong arms reached out and gently, but firmly scooped him up from the ground. Jungkook. Wait, put me down, Jungkook gasped, kicking weakly, but it was no use. The man held him with an ease that made Jungkook feel both helpless and safe. Shh, little one, the man murmurs, his voice surprisingly soft now. It's all right, you're safe now. Jungkook's heart was still racing. His breath swallowed, but something in the man's presence, the calmness in his voice, made him freeze. His body felt warm and strong, holding him with a kind of great confidence. Jungkook didn't know why, but he didn't feel the same overwhelming fear he would had when the hunters had chased him. His thoughts were scattered, his heart uncertain. What's happening? Why does he feel so calm? The man continued to carry him effortlessly, walking through the dense jungle with a steady face. Jungkook finally gathered the courage to speak again, his voice a merry whisper. Who are you? The man's grip tightened ever so tightly, and he lowered his voice, now a growl under his word, I promise. I am Taehyung. He looked down at Jungkook, eyes dark but glowing with something almost possessive. And you are mine now. Jungkook couldn't believe it. He was in the strange man's arm, being carried deeper into the jungle like he was something precious, fragile. His body edged from the running, his mind a mess of confusion and fear. But there was something else he couldn't shake, something warm, something calming. Jungkook clung tightly to the man's shirt, too afraid to speak, but his mind was racing. I'm not dangerous, I swear, Jungkook whispered softly, his voice trembling. I'm just trying to survive. Theon didn't respond right away. Instead, his grip on Jungkook tightened just slightly, as though pulling him closer. You don't need to explain yourself, Bunny, Theon said softly, his voice a low rumble. You are safe now. No one will hurt you. Jungkook looked up at him innocently, eyes wide. No one, Theon, eyes darkened, his voice serious, as he met Jungkook's gaze. No one, little one. I won't let anyone touch you. His voice was almost a growl, possessive, firm. You are mine now. Jungkook blinked, confusion clouding his soft features. He wasn't used to this kind of attention, this kind of protection. People had always hurt him, used him, and now this man was holding him like he was something important. But there was a weight to his words, a deep certainty that made Jungkook's heart race. Am I yours? Jungkook whispered, his ears flattening slightly. Why me? Why you saved me? Theung's eyes softened just a little, but his grip remained firm. His expression was full with something Jungkook couldn't quite place. Something intense, something like care, but more. Because you are mine, little one. Theung repeated the words, carrying a sense of finality. And when something is mine, I protect it. I keep it safe. Jungkook's stomach fluttered, but he didn't pull away. He didn't want to. The man Theung had an air of authority about him, but there was also a strange gentleness in the way he held him, in the way his voice softened. When he spoke, Jungkook felt a warmth spread through him, a strange comfort in being so close to someone who didn't want to hurt him. Jungkook murmured, his voice shaky. I'm not strong, I'm just a little bunny. Theung stopped walking and turned to face him fully. He lowered Jungkook to his feet gently, keeping his hands on his shoulder. Jungkook looked up at him, unsure of what to expect. Theung I searched his face for a long moment before speaking again, his voice calm but full of an underlying intensity. You don't need to be strong, Bunny, Theung said, softly lifting a hand to tuck a stray lock of hair behind Jungkook's ear. I will be strong enough for both of us. I will protect you. I will keep you safe from everyone. No one will ever hurt you again, not while I'm here. Jungkook heart skipped a beat. He felt his breath catch in the chest. The sincerity in Taehyung's word, the promise behind them, made something stir inside him. He had always been so alone, so afraid, but now there was something here. Someone who wanted to shield him, to care for him. His eyes became teary. Jungkook swallowed, looking down at the ground, unsure how to respond. Really? Taehyung pulled Jungkook closer by his waist. Of course I do, Bunny. Taehyung's voice was softer now, almost gentle. You are mine now. I won't let you go. Jungkook didn't know what to say. His heart was pounding in his chest, his mind spinning. He had never felt anything like this before. Something deep inside him shifted, something he didn't understand, but it felt right. For the first time in a long time, he felt like he could trust someone. He slowly looked up at Jungkook, at Taehyung, his voice barely a whisper. I don't know if I am ready to trust you, but I don't want to be alone anymore, Yoongi. Taehyung's eyes softened and a small, knowing smile tugged at his lips. He pecked Jungkook's forehead. You don't have to be alone, Bunny. Now, not ever again. I'm here. He reached out, pulling Jungkook back into his arm, holding him close, offering a warmth Jungkook hadn't realized he needed until now. Rest now. Taehyung murmured against his ear, his voice deep and soothing. You are safe. Jungkook closed his eyes, letting himself relax into Taehyung's embrace. The warmth of Taehyung's body against him was comforting, and for the first time in so long, Jungkook allowed himself to drift into sleep, his heart still unsure but his body trusting. Inside the cave, Taehyung gently lays Jungkook on a pile of soft leaves and moss. He takes off his coat and wraps it around the bunny's trembling body. Sniffer softly. Thank you, Taehyung, sitting beside him. Eat, rest. You are safe here, Jungkook. Tiny voice. Why are you being so kind? No one ever wanted me before. Taehyung grabs his chin, tilting his head up again. Taehyung, because they were fools. Look at you, tiny, precious, perfect. Jungkook blushing deeply. You think I'm perfect? Taehyung says stone. You are everything and no one else will have you, ever. Jungkook softly. You are scary but warm. Taehyung smirks. Good, big, scared, but now I would burn the world to keep you safe. Jungkook shyly leans closer. Can I stay? Taehyung pulls him into his chest. You are not leaving, ever. Jungkook whispers. Okay. To be continued.